Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kid Lee, and this is the TOR Report for the week of July 27th, 2013. In this week's news, the GRE event is now back from July 23rd through August 6th. They have now scaled the event for level 55 players and have introduced a new speeder, the Red Sphere Transport Enclosure. If you are interested in the Star Wars The Old Republic Community Cantina Tour, they have two new events listed. They will be in Germany on August 23rd and in Seattle, Washington on August 31st. And now it's time for some dev chat. Murbach and other players are reporting as of 2.2.3 that some of the sounds in Rocket Boost are now not being heard. Amber Green then reports that they are looking into the issue but have not yet confirmed this. Jace Maddie seems to think that there's some improper color matching going on with his character. Amber Green then chimed in saying that they actually fixed the bug when it came down to having just a primary or secondary dye module in your slot. And finally, Amber Green posts that they are still working on a fix for the jumping animation issue that was reported last week. They are requesting anyone who is having this issue to please post their class, species, and body type so that they can continue to get information on this issue, and hopefully they will have a fix for it in 2.3. And now it is time for Tales from the Galactic Code X. In this week's episode, we catch up with that hard-hitting bounty hunter to see what they're up to.
I'm glad I caught your attention. The Empire sent me to negotiate the exclusive sale of several new armor designs, but the sellers are driving an expensive bargain. I'd prefer to keep these credits in Imperial hands.
How patriotic.
I assure you, I'm keeping the Empire's best interests in mind. The gangsters who managed to liberate those designs are making a show of their willingness to sell the plans to the highest bidder. Either the Republic is willing to pay a lot more for these designs than we are, or the thugs are attempting to pad the negotiations. In either case, I'm done playing their games. I'd rather eliminate them and take the plans by force.
Just point me in the direction of the action.
Here's where the negotiations are taking place. They won't expect this, but they are heavily armed.
I've secured what you wanted.
Let me... Yes. This is everything they were offering. I can't believe such scum were able to get their hands on these. My superiors will be pleased to see I was able to acquire them. Of course, those extra credits need to go somewhere, and you are the hero of the hour.
If you would like to submit a question to me, you can send it to kidleeasf@gmail.com or send me a private message in YouTube. The first question comes from Flammable Fireball. When the next major update comes out, like 2.4, will all our gear be useless? And will we have to get it again, or will there be a trading option for commendations or a new piece of equal gear? Well, right now, the top PvE gear in the game is a rating of 174, and the top PvP gear that you can buy with comms is a 154. My guess would be that PvE gear will go up to a 176 or a 178. For PvP gear, it's a bit hard to say as it's so far behind the PvE gear right now. But to answer your question, they are not going to do any kind of trading option for comms or anything like that. And I would say that your current gear will not be totally useless, but getting the new gear will give you that extra boost, a little more health, more damage, and better optimization. Question number 2 comes from Jaren. He asks, what are the differences between accuracy and aim? Well, aim is a primary stat and accuracy is a secondary stat. If you are a bounty hunter or a trooper, then aim is your main stat. For these classes, aim increases your range damage bonus, your range crit chance, your tech damage bonus, your tech crit chance, and if you are a healer, then your healing power tech. Accuracy improves your chance to hit the target with your range or tech attacks. If your accuracy is over 100%, it then reduces the target's resistance. Non-bounty hunter or trooper classes don't have to worry about aim, but all classes do have to deal with accuracy. And the third and final question for today comes in from Cameron Crazy. He says, I found this game years before it came out but lost interest shortly before release. Anyway, I found it again and love it, but was wondering if Guild Starships ever made it into the game and if it ever will. Thanks. At BioWare, they have this wall called the Wall of Crazy. At least I think that's what it's called, if I recall correctly. Guild Starships is an idea that's been on that wall ever since beta. As the game goes along, they will continue to need new or fresh ideas to put into the game, so I think ideas are going to start coming off that wall. One item that I know that is going to be put in the game here fairly soon that is coming off the wall are the animal-based mounts, and I'm pretty sure that there's other items that have already been taken off the wall. So I guess we'll have to just wait and see on the Guild Starships. And that will do it for this week's episode of the TOR Report. I do have a video posted of the brand new event, the Bounty Contract Week, so everybody make sure you check that out. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.